If you're over 60, there's a good chance you're taking vitamin D. Maybe your doctor recommended it. Maybe you read about it online. Maybe it just feels like something you should be doing. But what if the biggest studies ever conducted on vitamin D found that most people taking it don't actually need it? Today we're looking at what the research really says, including a trial that followed nearly 26,000 people for over 5 years. The answer might surprise you. Vitamin D has been called a miracle supplement. You've probably heard it prevents everything from cancer to heart disease to broken bones. It's one of the most popular supplements in the world, and use among older adults has quadrupled in the last decade. But here's the thing. Most of what we thought we knew about vitamin D came from observational studies. Studies that noticed people with low vitamin D levels tended to get sicker. The problem is, that doesn't mean low vitamin D caused the illness. People who are sick, inactive, or homebound naturally get less sun. So of course their levels are lower. To really know whether supplements help, you need randomized controlled trials, where you give thousands of people either vitamin D or a placebo and watch what actually happens. And now, for the first time, we have those trials. Very large ones. And the results aren't what most people expected. Today we'll look at what those studies found, who actually benefits from supplementation, and what you should talk to your doctor about. Let's get into it. In 2019, the New England Journal of Medicine published results from the VITAL trial, funded by the National Institutes of Health. No supplement industry money involved. They enrolled 25,171 adults and gave half of them 2,000 IU of vitamin D daily. That's 2 to 3 times the recommended daily amount. The other half got a placebo. They followed everyone for over 5 years. The result? Vitamin D did not reduce the risk of cancer. It did not reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke. The numbers weren't even close. Now, there was one interesting finding. People who took vitamin D had a slight trend toward fewer cancer deaths. But it wasn't statistically significant. Researchers are still investigating that. This is the big one for older adults. We've been told for years that vitamin D helps prevent broken bones. So VITAL ran a fracture sub-study. Same 25,071 people. Published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2022. The result? Vitamin D did not reduce total fractures. It did not reduce hip fractures. And this held regardless of baseline vitamin D level, calcium intake, body weight, or race. A separate meta-analysis published in 2024 confirmed this. Pooling multiple trials of healthy adults over 60, vitamin D supplementation did not significantly reduce fracture risk. Fall prevention is another reason vitamin D gets prescribed. And here, the picture is more nuanced. A large meta-analysis of 21 trials with nearly 52,000 participants found that vitamin D alone did not reduce the risk of falls in the general population. But, and this is important, in people who were actually vitamin D deficient, supplementation did help. If your levels are truly low, below 20 nanograms per milliliter, correcting that deficiency reduces your fall risk. There's also a cautionary finding here. High-dose intermittent vitamin D, those monthly or annual megadoses some doctors prescribe, may actually increase your fall risk. Daily dosing is safer. Just to put a finer point on it, Australia ran the D-Health trial with over 21,000 adults aged 60 to 84. 5 years of monthly vitamin D supplementation. No reduction in cardiovascular events. Now, before you throw your supplements in the trash, vitamin D deficiency is real, and correcting it matters. True deficiency causes osteomalacia. That's bone softening. It worsens osteoporosis. It causes muscle weakness. If you're deficient, supplementation is well supported and important. The controversy isn't about whether deficiency is bad. It's about whether giving supplements to people who aren't deficient does anything useful. And the answer, based on the best evidence we have, is probably not. So what does this mean for you? First, if you're over 75, the Endocrine Society's updated 2024 guidelines suggest taking vitamin D even without getting tested first. At that age, the risk of deficiency is high enough that it makes sense as a precaution. If you're 60 to 74 and otherwise healthy, routine supplementation probably isn't doing much, unless you know you're deficient. The recommended daily amount, 600 to 800 IU, can usually come from diet and modest sun exposure. If you are taking supplements, take them daily. Not weekly megadoses, not monthly megadoses. The evidence consistently shows daily dosing is safer and more effective. Stick to 800 to 2000 IU per day unless your doctor says otherwise. Consider getting tested if you're at risk. Risk factors include limited sun exposure, dark skin, obesity, digestive conditions that affect absorption, living in northern latitudes, or being homebound. A simple blood test, 25-hydroxyvitamin D, tells you exactly where you stand. Don't expect it to prevent cancer or heart disease. If that's why you're taking it, the evidence doesn't support that hope. It's not harmful at normal doses, but it's not the shield we once thought. And get your vitamin D from food when you can. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, fortified milk, orange juice, egg yolks, and mushrooms exposed to UV light are all good sources. A few important things to keep in mind. If you have osteoporosis, if your doctor has specifically prescribed vitamin D for a diagnosed condition, or if you have a known deficiency, keep taking it. This research is about healthy people who are already getting enough. Also be cautious if you have kidney disease, hypercalcemia, or if you're taking thiazide diuretics. Vitamin D can affect calcium levels, and your doctor should be monitoring that. And if you're considering doses above 4000 IU per day, which is the tolerable upper limit, definitely talk to your doctor first. More is not better with this one. The bottom line isn't vitamin D is useless. It's that we should be smarter about who takes it and why, rather than treating it as something everyone needs by default. I'm curious, are you taking vitamin D? Did your doctor recommend it? Or did you start on your own? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. And if there's a supplement or health topic you want us to dig into next, let us know. We go where the evidence goes. Here's the takeaway. Vitamin D matters. But for most healthy older adults who aren't deficient, supplements aren't the game changer we were told they'd be. The largest studies ever conducted show no benefit for cancer, heart disease, or fractures in people who already have adequate levels. That doesn't mean you should panic or change anything without talking to your doctor. It means you can have a more informed conversation about whether you specifically need it. That's what we do here at Stay Sharp. We go to the research so you don't have to. If you found this useful, subscribe. We put out evidence-based health content every week. Stay informed, stay independent, stay sharp.